hands are cold. His hands are cold. Here goes Minnie. Here goes Minnie. Here goes Minnie, Mama.
Meow. They did not have the books I was looking for at Barnes & Noble, so I'll be going on Amazon to see if I can find them there. But I did find this adorable little book for Squeak. Isn't that cute? And it's crinkly sounding and it has little bright pictures. Pretty cool. So here's a good thing to talk about. I gotta leave this parking lot in a few minutes to go pick up TJ. But you're probably wondering why we call Squeak Squeak. It's kind of an interesting nickname. And the truth is that when he was born, he started making all kinds of noise. Just like I'd never heard anybody make so much noise. And when TJ was born, he cried. But Squeak made constant noise. And we had people say all kinds of things, like they weren't sure if he had fluid in his lungs or, you know, what was going on. They checked his blood oxygen like a bunch of times. We had to go down to the nursery and check his blood oxygen, but everything seemed to be fine. And as time moved on, he continued to make a lot of noise. And he is the youngest and the littlest of our family, so he's kind of a little pipsqueak. And he makes a lot of noise, so we called him Squeak. Then we found out he had his laryngomalacia diagnosis, and I can see how that would come off as kind of offensive that we call him that because of the noise that he makes. But actually the stridor that goes along with laryngomalacia is more of a sound. So it's kind of like a congested sound. So we're not calling him Squeak because he has laryngomalacia. We're calling him Squeak because he is a talker. He's loud. He squeals. He makes squeaking noises. He talks. He babbles constantly. He started babbling at a very early age, and when he was teeny tiny little thing making all kinds of squeaky noises, I started calling him Squeak. Then I started referring to him as Squeak to family members and friends who started calling him Squeak, and it's just a name that's stuck. And I'm sure when he is 16 years old and he's a linebacker in high school, I will still be calling him Squeak, and he'll be like, "Mom, I'm like this big beefy dude, I'm not Squeak anymore," and he'll just always be my Squeak because I heard him making squeaky noises before he even cried. He just came out going making these noises. I don't know, so that's why we call him Squeak. That was a long drawn out version of that, and I'm headed to pick up tea for that. Sorry I have not been recording today, but I gave my mom a little help with her new iPhone, and it's really cool. I like the new iPhone. I had a lot of fun playing with it. I love technology. But I'm still in love with my Samsung. Even after looking at the iPhone, I'm like, yes, I'm glad I stuck with my Samsung because it's so social media friendly. Really, it is. And I came with like the whole Google stuff and all my Gmail already set up, and awesome. That's what I needed as a YouTuber, was all that stuff. So I'm glad that I have the Samsung. The iPhone is really cool also. So okay, we are home now, and I am getting ready to watch the YouTube Mommy Meetup live hangout, growing your channel into a community. Very excited about that. And I have another exciting announcement, is that we are discussing homeschooling TJ next year. So I am in the information gathering process, so I'm gonna start making a few videos here and there about that and let you know what I'm finding out and what our final decision is.